What's up, good people? Marcus Dyson here. I just wanted to share something that I've been experiencing for the past maybe month or so. I've been dealing with this thing about everything happens for a reason. I want to tell you something that happened to me recently, yesterday. I was catching a plane back from LA, and I had the night before I booked my seat. You know how you can check in early, and so I selected a seat 11C. And so when I got to the airport, scanned my ticket, and the guy, the little receipt came out, and it said 19A, and I was like, that's different. And so I walked in. You know how you get before you get in the door. There's somebody standing there, and I showed them the little thing. I said, my seat says 19A, but my ticket says, the receipt says 19A, but my ticket says 11C. And I was like, how did that happen? She was like, I'm sorry, I don't even know how that works. You'd have to talk to the person at the gate. And I was like, well, let me just find somebody else. So I got on a plane, walked to the back, found another stewardess, and I asked her about that. I said, hey, I showed her the same thing. I said, my receipt here says 19A, but my ticket says 11C. I'd chosen that seat. And she goes, I'm not sure how that happened. I'm not sure why it happened, but, I mean, I would go with the one that's on the receipt. And so I start to go to my seat, and I get ready to sit down, and she taps me on the shoulder. She says, sir, you know what I just thought about? Seat 11C, the one you chose the day before, it actually doesn't recline because it's sitting next to an exit row, and it's not a good seat. So 19A, it's actually the better seat. I said that to say when I thought about it, I'm like, it's amazing how sometimes we can go off about something, because it didn't go the way we wanted it to, and we don't realize that, you know, what we got that wasn't what we wanted is sometimes the bigger blessing. And so imagine what would have been like if I would have went off and cussed everybody out and said, hey, I want my 11C seat, and went there and got there. Then I would have been more upset because the seat doesn't recline. Something to think about, huh? So instead of tripping and fussing and cussing and all that stuff, we got to really rethink. Just think about the fact that sometimes, a lot of times, in fact, all the time, when things change or things are not the way we want them to be, it's actually a blessing in disguise. Okay. Peace. Have a great day.